the next one is reproductive health care. What legislation would you support regarding reproductive health care access in Kansas? How should the legislature uphold constitutional protections affirmed by voters? And how would you ensure access to reproductive health care statewide?
So as far as like reproductive health, let's just go for the gusto. Abortion, that's the
Yeah.
hottest topic we see right now. Um, I think a lot of laws and decisions being made surrounding that, we're doing it off of personal opinions. We're doing it off of religious beliefs. That's not what our country's about. Um, there's things I may look at somebody for and be like, I would never do that or something, but that is their right.
Hmm.
It's just like we say around Kansas, the government needs to keep their hands off our land. The
Yeah.
government really needs to keep their hands off women's bodies and everybody's bodies.
They need to stay
And
out of the doctor's room. You know.
exactly. And it needs to be realized too, you can ban legal and safe abortions. They're still going to happen. And we're forgetting about, young children. We're seeing how big sex trafficking is in America, in the world right now. What about that 12-year-old girl that may be sexually assaulted and end up pregnant? We're going to force her to have that baby. There's the argument, why punish the child? The mom is a child. You
Yeah.
know, that should never be a thing. It shouldn't be a ban, period, but they do need to, if they go with that and don't listen to people, they need to understand too, this cannot be a general thing. We need to understand that miscarriages happen that then need to be DNC'd. We need to
Hmm.
understand that, if this person struggling with substance use issues has their child, this child is going to end up in foster care, most likely.
Hmm.
Um, so we want to force birth, but what are we going to do for those children that don't have somewhere to go,
Hmm.
that won't be adopted, that have disabilities and won't thrive in a good home? We do have to think about that. Every life is worth living, but we need to understand too that the consequences the mother could face are far more important than the fetus. Like, we
Yeah, and
have to be honest about that.
it could kill her. It's life altering to be pregnant
Exactly.
and give birth, whether you keep the baby or not. Your body's never
Exactly.
the same, your brain's never the same. It chemically
Mhm.
changes your wiring in your head. And so yeah, it's just at the end of the day though, it's like we all need to just start minding more of our own business. Just mind your
Exactly.
business, you know. Quit
Exactly.
worrying
If
about
if
what
somebody didn't tell you that your neighbor had an abortion, you wouldn't know. And
I
it
think
needs to
that
go back to that.
yeah, I think that I mean, I think that it's really about education. I think that, and honestly, I can't think of one reason to ban it that isn't theological, that isn't
Mhm.
religious. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, because science tells us one thing, and and so, yeah, it's completely based on religion. There's just no other logical reason to want to ban it or have a say in it or do anything about it. But at the end of the day, I don't even think the people that are pushing it at the political level anyway even really believe it. They want to distract their base with it,
Yeah.
so they don't have to answer to why they're not lowering their property taxes, even though they could literally pass anything they want right now. Like
Yeah.
literally, the people in power right now could do anything they want. I mean, they've
Mhm.
proven that this session, right? And this is what they're doing. And I think a lot of people are waking up. I mean, people don't believe
Mhm.
me, but I see it and I hear it when I talk to people like you that are out there talking to regular everyday people, not on the internet. Um, People are getting sick of it. They're like really tired of abortion and trans people bills. Like we voted on.
Yeah.
Like I thought we settled this like what 4 years ago,